The Miami Pirates have soaring expectations that continue to rise. They just might be the early season favorites in the East. Their challenger tonight, division rival New Orleans and beloved quarterback Whisker LaFouche. Motor City loves the quick strike passing game and bleeding you dry. Tennessee loves to go for the kill. Will it be Phoenix Mustangs or Davis's Ramblers that get the last laugh tonight? And two teams with proud histories meet unpopular. Milwaukee won the first UFL title. Chicago's won 10 of them. It's 2025 and these two talented teams are on a mission to wow you tonight. Opening week rolls on with 8 new teams making debuts tonight. Sit back and enjoy the glory of 3 times the football as 90 minutes of UFL action starts now. We are underway in all 3 kickoffs. In the lower or to upper left, Miami at New Orleans. Lower left, Motor City and Tennessee. Lower right, Milwaukee and Chicago. The poll question tonight was who would score first. Progression boosts are on the line as Milwaukee, Motor City, and Miami get the ball first. If you are trying to enter into that poll, the poll has closed, and we now await the winner. It would be totally unfair for you to guess one of the 3 teams that has the football now. We start with audio in the Milwaukee-Chicago game in the lower right, and we welcome you to UFL Studios. I'm Cameron Irvine. The Cam has returned, and we're ready tonight for more UFL action. As we're just getting underway here, Motor City has a 3rd down and 6. Milwaukee has a 3rd down and 2. Adam Wiseman, their quarterback, cannot complete it. Motor City's quarterback is Jack Brown. He completes it to a wide open James Walters for a 17-yard pickup, and lineups going on in New Orleans. Individual games are available full screen in the Windows section of VFN. Rob Crone is the quarterback in Miami, and his first pass is incomplete, and Miami will end up having to punt on their opening possession. Nice stop from New Orleans tonight. Tennessee in the all-orange tonight, Motor City in the all-white. Chicago's rocking the light blues. Milwaukee's in the all-white. Teal and white for, or sea green perhaps, for Miami, and then the maroon over top of red, or red over top of maroon, I should say, for New Orleans. Miami will punt it away. Milwaukee had to punt on their opening possession. New Orleans will start at the 20-yard line. Their quarterback is Whisker LaFouche. Their running back is Ray Chapatulis. You've got the whole Cajun, Southern, New Orleans flair vibe going on down there in Louisiana. Jack Brown's got his Motor City offense moving to near midfield. They're the closest to scoring range. That's where we'll send our audio. Could Milwaukee get a safety, as Iggy's pointing out in the chat? Jack Brown fires into Tennessee territory. Motor City off to a hot start. Jack Brown is 3 for 3 passing the football. This Motor City team a little bit down in the dumps earlier on in the offseason, but they've really climbed out of it. That's Ace Fennick with that last catch. James Walters wears number 12. Tight end King Richard wears number 85, and Colin Douglas is the team's one of the team's top defenders, certainly in the secondary. He wears number 48.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
LaFouche completes his first pass for 13 yards. Milwaukee almost got the safety. They mark him down at the 1-yard line. It's 4th and 20 for Chicago. Dangerous play there from the Dragons. Whisker LaFouche is going to take off and run on 3rd down and 4, seeking the first down, and actually comes up short. Not the best angle for LaFouche on that attempt. It'll be 4th and inches. We'll see what New Orleans decides to do. Chicago lucky to get that punt away. It's a pretty good one to the 44-yard line, but Milwaukee's going to have some pretty good field position here. The poll question early on tonight was, who's the first team to score? We have no scores right now, as Motor City hands the ball off to Austin, who's got 3 runs already for 10. New Orleans has to punt. Milwaukee's got the ball in Chicago territory. Motor City has the ball in Tennessee territory. Still technically week 1 in the UFL as these teams are making their debuts. Tennessee is a 14.5-point favorite at home. Chicago is a 9.5-point favorite at home, and New Orleans a 6.5-point dog at home. That's unclaimed running back Baron Owens for Motor City on that last carry. 50 yards for the Mustangs on this drive that has taken 5 minutes off the clock and then some. Milwaukee's also in scoring territory, so none of the teams that got the ball first tonight were able to score any points. That is unclaimed running back Yvonne Bass for Milwaukee, and now this is Jack Brown into the red zone, scrambling away for Motor City. That's our first red zone destination. Yvonne Bass for Milwaukee getting close to the end zone, or to the red zone rather, as well, to the 23-yard line. Iggy hoping Milwaukee scores first tonight. Not much there on that run. This is the 11th play of the opening drive for Motor City. Very impressive against Tennessee. Fake the handoff. Jack Brown fires to the end zone. It is out of the back of the end zone. Receiver was open but ran his route way too far. Buck Wild with the catch for Miami, and Milwaukee has reached the red zone.
15 line.
Two teams in the red zone. Who's getting on the board first? Mustangs inside the 10 down to the 9. Milwaukee on a little jet sweep down to about the 10-yard line. Buck Wild, love the hair.
90 Wolf.
This is a nail biter right now. Jack Brown to throw. Jack Brown fires end zone. The pass is caught. Touchdown, Motor City. They are the first team to score tonight. Milwaukee throws that out of the back of the end zone. It's 3rd down. So Motor City is the first team to score. And Kingston Ellington was the first person tonight to throw his hat in the ring for the Motor City Mustangs. You win the boost as Chicago swats that ball away on 4th down. Adam Wiseman starts 1 for 4. Kingston Ellington, you're our first winner of the night. You can send me a DM with your +5 boost to yourself or a teammate. Milwaukee was close, but it's the Motor City Mustangs getting points on the board. Let's send the audio back to Chicago for a 4th down field goal here. 28-yard attempt for the Stags to try to get on the board first in that one. That kick is good. 3-0 Milwaukee. All right, let's go to Miami, who's approaching scoring position. A scoreless game in New Orleans right now, but the Pirates are on the 25-yard line. That kick for Motor City actually hits in the field of play, but it bounced through the end zone for a touchback. Deep shot. Miami's in the red zone. Rob Crone off to a 5 for 5 start, and that's Tiberius Bovine Jr. with the reception for Miami. Ryan and Rocket Davis making their debut for Tennessee, the quarterback running back duo out of the backfield. And Ryan completes his first pass of the night, goes for a handful. We'll have more questions throughout the night. Don't go anywhere as we hope to boost you throughout the broadcast this evening.
Ready.
Rob Crone quickly drops back and fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That pass hauled in by Terrell Cooper. Rob Crone to Terrell Cooper has Miami on the board first. Chicago's got a first down. Logan Foster's first completion goes for a gain of 17 yards. That's unclaimed Abrayo Mebane. Very talented receiver for the Dragons. Miami's extra point is up and good, so they are out of the red zone. Chicago's closest, no, check that, Tennessee's closest to scoring position just across the 50. Handoff to Rocket Davis. Rocket Davis around the end. Rocket Davis, 20, 15, down to the 10-yard line. Tennessee is in the red zone, answering back to the Motor City Mustangs. Very impressive opening drive. What a block. And there's our refreshed pylon cam with our unique green pylons in the UFL.
Set 70.
First and 10 in the red zone for Tennessee. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. Foster's pass is incomplete. Rocketed that one to midfield. Davis on the carry, not much there. New Orleans takes over at their own 25-yard line, down 7, 9 yards of offense here early on in the first quarter. Toss outside for New Orleans has enough for a first down. Second down and 10 for Tennessee at the 11. That's our pressure point right now, as Chicago was unable to come up with a deep shot down the field. Poppy Cole's in defense. Now Ryan Davis takes off and runs, but was about to get tattooed. So he slides down, third down and 6. Unclaimed linebacker out. Brennan Moore was in the area.
30 base. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Handoff for New Orleans. And not much there. Ryan Davis's pass caught and then pushing ahead nearly into the end zone. Almost got a touchdown. It's first and goal at the 1. Did get the first down. That was really tight as Motor City went for the knockaway. Pappas Fields with that catch. Action Jackson and Max Capone are the main receivers for Tennessee in this offense. They've got a first down and goal at the 1-yard line. Handoff. Touchdown, Tennessee! Rocket Davis walks in. There's an overhead shot, and they're an extra point away from tying things up. Both teams score touchdowns on their opening possession. 3rd and 6 for New Orleans in the upper left. Trying to keep the drive alive. Lafouche going to take off and run, and Whiskey Lafouche has the first down. He's very much a Roethlisberger type. Big man can also take off and run as well, as Tennessee has tied it up officially with that extra point. A 7-play, 75-yard drive. We're all square in the South. Who's wearing it best tonight? Let us know in the chat. Multiple different uniforms for each team. You'll see a variety throughout the season, all voted on by the players. Milwaukee is continuing to ground and pound the Chicago Dragons. All right, out of the red zone there. New Orleans is your closest to scoring position at the moment. Mike Martin, appreciate the comment. Luckily for you, we have both opportunities to watch both games, as Jack Brown throws against a nice blitz pickup. Ray Chapatulis gets her first carry of the night, but it doesn't go for much. Milwaukee's got an open receiver in the middle of the field. Adam Wiseman starting to get warmed up. That is unclaimed wide receiver 1, Gabe Peterson, for the Stags. The youthful Milwaukee Stags. Jack Brown with a play fake as a wide open man out of the backfield. That's caught. Whisker LaFouche is on the move again for New Orleans down to the Miami 35-yard line. 25 yards for LaFouche on the ground in the first couple of drives. Pass from Jack Brown is caught. You know, Jack Brown really targeted as Walters with already his third catch. Really targeted this offseason. It was, I think there was some concern that he could still get it done as the starter for Motor City. So far, so good for Jack Brown. And Ray Chapatulis is out for New Orleans. Big play alert in Louisiana. Chapatulis with 24 yards on the run gets the claws in the red zone. New Orleans doing it on the ground.
Ready, break. 53.
11th play for New Orleans offense tonight. 7 runs, 3 passes. Whisker LaFouche will take off and run again. LaFouche has open room, and it's a touchdown, New Orleans. The dynamic Whisker LaFouche ties the game with an extra point pending. What a drive from New Orleans. End of the first quarter quickly in Tennessee. Only had 3 possessions, well, 2 full possessions in that game as Motor City is back across the 50-yard line. That's where we'll go, closest to scoring position. Jack Brown unloads again. That's Walters with his 4th grab on 8 completions, 53 yards for James Walters. Ben Gwynn, love the UFL, just wish it was done like the SFL where you can watch a game you missed due to work. The box is a cool idea, but hard to concentrate on one game when you jump from game to game. Ben, the games right now are available as individuals in the videos section. They are premiering alongside us right now. And then the archive on demand is subscriber only because of copyright claims of stadium music in the background. So that's why those are unlisted. That's why those are not available. They are subscriber only. If you want to be a subscriber in the UFL and join and be a player, you can claim your player at UFL.football. But appreciate the comment, man. And hope you continue to enjoy the SFL as well. Here on VFN, Adam Wiseman's pass. That's caught. Milwaukee's in the red zone. Motor City is in the red zone. Jack Brown is slinging it, man. So is Adam Wiseman. I mean, both these guys putting on a show. Your road teams won the first 7 of 8 games last week. And so far, so good, at least for Milwaukee and Motor City's offenses. Play fake, Jack Brown rolling out. Jack Brown is sacked. End of the first quarter in New Orleans. Milwaukee more on the ground. That's Bass nearing 40 yards already in the first quarter. Beautiful shot of New Orleans Stadium. The Tennessee game is not available right now. That is a problem, Ryan. I am very sorry about that. That is an error on our part.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. 54. Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. We missed that one.
Give me some.
I do apologize. The Tennessee Motor City game not available in full screen to you guys tonight. That's just a miss by me. But you will be able to see it in full screen when it comes out. And actually, I'll be able to get that put up later tonight as Jack Brown's pass is caught for a Motor City touchdown. That's Ace Fennick with the score. The Mustangs are 2 for 2. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. The date must have gotten switched on me. Motor City 2 for 2 on offense. Tennessee gave up 28 in their exhibition to Vegas. And Milwaukee also has a touchdown. It's the Stags with the score. That is Cameron Snow with the dance after the Adam Wiseman touchdown. Great comment by Adam Wiseman. Do linebackers make the best quarterbacks? That's very interesting. An illegal block in the back called on New Orleans. That's the first time we've seen that penalty this year, and Chapatulis is thrown backwards by Miami's defense. All right, so we just had a couple of red zone trips end in touchdowns. New Orleans is on their own 20-yard line, so Milwaukee is closest. Well, actually, that was a 16-play, 79-yard drive by Milwaukee. That's an impressive series for the Stags, who are really off to a hot start. And New Orleans is going backwards, so we'll go to Tennessee on their next possession. We have not had a stop in the Motor City Tennessee game here so far tonight. Ryan Davis, deep shot. That pass is caught. What a play! Spin move, and out the door, Tennessee scores! Action Jackson! Touchdown Ramblers! Wow! Spun right off a would-be tackler, Quay Uda. And the Ramblers strike right back. That it might be your early candidate for play of the night. Chicago, nice run there from Preston. Another unclaimed back. Extra point is good, 14-14. Wow, 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns in Tennessee, Motor City. Chicago is now your closest to scoring position at their own 40-yard line, as Miami will start another series. Logan Foster is the quarterback in Chicago, and that pass over the middle is hauled into the Milwaukee 45-yard line. Just his second completion. That's to unclaimed wide receiver Desmond Stewart. Justin Reside mentioning Casey Mears. She and the Rochester Pioneers debuting tonight in the primetime game against the Charlotte Royals. Tyler Falk, John Warren on the call from Rochester, where it feels like negative 13 degrees, and it is snowing tonight in New York. You won't want to miss that. Jack Brown, 11 of 13, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions in the early going for the Mustangs. I don't know who was laughing either, Ray. That was maniacal. Rob Crone continues to stay hot for Miami up to the 48-yard line of New Orleans. Looking at the action here, Chicago is just shy of midfield. Miami is just shy of midfield. It's a 2nd and long for Chicago, and now it's a 3rd and long for Chicago. Milwaukee's run defense cleaning up. Unclaimed left end Kobe Carnes making that play. Jack Brown with another catch. James Walters, 5 for 65. Buck Wild also playing well for Miami.
Set 70, Indy.
And Miami, with a big play alert, is into scoring position now. In a 7-7 ball game, Logan Foster goes deep on 3rd and long. That's overthrown. They'll have to punt. So to New Orleans now, where Miami is nearing the red zone. Buck Wild's pass caught at the 10-yard line. And Miami has officially crossed the 20. Wild's third reception of the night. Chicago shanks a punt into the second row of the stands. Yeah, Colin, it was just brought to my attention that the stream of Motor City, Tennessee failed to launch tonight. So I do not have an individual premiere of that game. I sincerely apologize. It will be available on demand after the game for subscribers as Milwaukee is to midfield. Jack Brown putting in work. That's Ace Fennick over the middle. Tennessee's got no answer right now. Is this Motor City's third possession? Have the Mustangs... did I miss a touchdown there? Yes, touchdown. Bullet Boletsky. My apologies to Bullet. Miami scores and makes it 13-7. There's a replay of the handoff. He just walked in for Miami. Nice overhead shot there. I mean, completely untouched. Maybe a finger on the elbow of Bullet Boletsky as he crosses into the end zone. So Miami's got a touchdown. They are now out of the red zone. Milwaukee is into Chicago territory. Motor City is into Tennessee territory. Let's check back in with the red-hot Mustangs, who are trying to take down Dexter Jackson in this Tennessee defense. Brown to throw, and again has a first down. Walters to the 25-yard line. Milwaukee moving to the Chicago 40. That's a 3rd down and 1 going on there for the Stags. Chicago, an absolute, I mean, just all these stadiums are just terrific. Milwaukee, man, they are really doing work on the ground. Chicago's offense, it just doesn't seem like they've been on the field. Avon Bass, 12 carries, 52 yards. Motor City jet sweep, that didn't work. King Richard lost 3. Let's go to Chicago. Milwaukee's moving the ball.
Ready, set.
Ryan Davis has identified issues with Tennessee's defense. Might be a point of contention if they're unable to come out with a W tonight. Players totally responsible for the adjustments from week to week as the league offers them the best course of action. Players vote, and we see what the matchup looks like the next week. Jack Brown's pass is caught. Motor City's in the red zone. Back to Tennessee, where James Walters is eating Tennessee's defense for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That was just man coverage. Walters burns him. Adam Wiseman dumps it off into the flat for Milwaukee on 3rd down, and they are unable to convert. So a likely field goal coming up there for Milwaukee late in the first half. Motor City, I think, is trying to make it 3 for 3 on drives here. That pass intercepted up at the top left corner of the screen. That is an interception for Miami. I think that's our first turnover of the game, of game night tonight. Lafouche throws the interception. Get another look at it as Motor City's close to scoring. That's a hell of a play by Miami. Wow. What a beautiful catch. Pass intended for unclaimed wide receiver 1, Michael Osbury. A back throw to the pylon for Jack Brown is too much, I should say, and it's 4th and goal, Motor City. Milwaukee tacks on a field goal, makes it 13-0 late in the first half in Chicago. Motor City's going to elect to kick the field goal and take a 17-14 lead with 2:11 to go in the first half. This Tennessee Motor City game is nuts. I don't think there has been a stop in that game. 5 possessions in the first half, 5 scores. Chicago's offense has barely been on the field at all. And Miami, as Terrell Cooper has just -2 yards receiving in the first half, tackled by Jack Toulouse, I think. Ray, if you're here, let me know if I got that correct. Nice tackle from Toulouse there. All right, Motor City's out of the red zone. Chicago's on their own 26-yard line. Miami's the closest to scoring position at the New Orleans 49-yard line. Getting ready for some 2-minute offense, especially in Chicago. This is Rob Crone staying comfortable back there in the pocket. Dumps it off to Beletsky. He's 12 of 13 for 149 yards and a touchdown. Ryan Davis's pass is caught at the 36. Chicago's going no huddle. And Tennessee's on the move now in the 2-minute warning, or at the 2-minute warning. Chicago can't convert the third down. Now it's 4th and 3. They're going to have to punt with 1:08 to go in the first half. Miami can't convert. They have to punt. New Orleans defense stepping up. But this is a really great punt by Miami. It's all the way down to the 3-yard line. Ryan Davis, deep shot for Tennessee. That is thrown out of bounds. That's his first incompletion tonight. What a swat away. Lower right-hand corner of the screen. That was unclaimed cornerback Kesnick Ross with a vicious swat. There's Lafourche's updated numbers. The interception, 3 for 5, 27 yards. Not much through the air for New Orleans. Tennessee, again, an incomplete pass from Davis. He had a clean sheet. Coming up tomorrow on Game Night, Houston, look at Ryan Davis, all kinds of time. He's going to get out of the jam and slide short of the sticks. Tennessee's going to fall short here, and Motor City calls a timeout to preserve some clock. Milwaukee has all 3 timeouts in the Milwaukee-Chicago game with 56 seconds left. And New Orleans is facing an important 3rd down and 2 here. They don't want to punt it back to Miami. Game night tomorrow, Phoenix, St. Louis, Houston, Dakota, Minnesota, and Portland. Starts our night 7 p.m. Eastern. First punt of the game for Tennessee Motor City. That goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So we are now fully entrenched in 2-minute offense in all 3 contests. Adam Wiseman's pass is caught on the sideline. Wiseman is 9 of 12 for $135. That pass hauled in by Snow, who had the touchdown earlier this evening.
Ready, 50, plant. 50, check my 50. Watch the out. Ready.
King Richard with the reception for the Mustangs. Brown is 16 of 20 in the first half. 1:25 to go.
Ready. 53, check 53.
Adam Wiseman again down to the 11-yard line for Milwaukee. And now that they are close to scoring position, they're going to let a little bit of clock run off. They want to give Chicago another chance at the football. Another Motor City first down. That's Hawkins on the run. 1:02 to go. The Mustangs have 2 timeouts. New Orleans facing a 3rd and 10. They haven't moved much of anywhere. Screen pass for the Mustangs. Has a first down to the 43-yard line. Handoff Ray Chapatulas. She is stuffed. Milwaukee just trying to force Miami to burn some timeouts. Adam Wiseman goes to the end zone. That pass incomplete. 25 seconds left for the Stags. They are in dangerous territory for Chicago. That pass is intercepted. Jack Brown picked off. Tennessee going back the other way. Ramblers down the sideline. Touchdown, Tennessee. They take the lead. Adam Wiseman in the red zone. Touchdown, Milwaukee. 19-0 Stags. 2017 Tennessee. Gabe Peterson with the wide open catch and score from Milwaukee. And Tennessee, a much needed, they gave up 2 touchdowns on their first 2 possessions defensively, then gave up a field goal, then got a pick. And it's the Ramblers now up on the Mustangs 20-17 in just our second turnover tonight. Now it's Miami on the move. They are into New Orleans territory.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. Check. 53's Mike. Go.
Crone continues to stay hot for Miami. He'll draw it and get a first down. Nice play call there from the Pirates.
Come on now. Let's go.
Winding down to the end of the first half in all of our games right now. Charlotte and Rochester comes your way in primetime tonight. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on VFN. Don't go anywhere. Chicago down 20-0 in the first half. They just have had a ton of struggles
On the ready.
keeping their offense on the field.
Mike. I know he ain't got it. Shoot.
Deep shot over the middle. Bovine Jr. down to the 24 for Miami. Robert Crone is 14 of 15. Pirates have 2 timeouts and 1 minute to go. 23 seconds left. Motor City's out of the give-up zone right now. They could get aggressive. Shot down the field, caught, and a timeout. Mustangs, they're down to 1. 17 seconds left. The give-up zone, or the conservative zone, is inside the 25-yard line. So at the end of a half, as long as you're not there, which right now Chicago's inside the 25, but on the final play of the half, actually they'll just check it down. Was that another touchdown for Miami? I think Miami just scored again, celebrating with their fans in the stands, it would appear. That is Tiberius Bovine Jr. Oh, he caught that on the side of the end zone. Can we get a pylon cam look? Yes, he got the feed in. Bovine Jr. with the touchdown, and Miami, there will be a booth review at the moment, is up 20-7. There's an untimed down in Chicago and a Hail Mary attempt for the Dragons after a defensive penalty. Now there's another penalty, but that is illegal touching for Chicago. Hail Mary for Motor City down the field. That pass is incomplete. That was Jack Brown's 26th attempted pass of the first half, and that takes us to halftime. The ruling on the field of a Miami touchdown stands. So it's 21-7 Pirates with 44 seconds to go in the first half. Tennessee, 167 yards in the first half, averaging 14 yards a play. But Motor City has all the yards. Chicago, just 47 yards of offense in the first half. As we scroll through the highlights in our bottom games, Tennessee's Action Jackson with the most explosive offensive play of the night. 44 seconds left. Miami's going to kick off. The other 2 games are waiting to kick off. Let's pause for our rights.
This presentation of the UFL is intended for the private use of our audience. Any accounts or descriptions of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
All right, so we're in New Orleans where our only action is kicking off right now with 40 seconds to go in the second quarter, but the other 2 games are getting underway. Miami's starting to separate themselves a little bit from the Claws, who had a brilliant drive in the first quarter on the ground. Ray Chapatulas, Whiska Lafouche, they were killing it, but really haven't called either one of their names since then. as Miami has really clamped down. Lafouche's pass is caught, broken tackle to the 44-yard line, and a timeout New Orleans. They're not out of it yet. 32 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Iggy's 42-14 prediction for Miami still in play. Oh, that pass is caught by Chicago to start the third quarter. Big play alert in Chicago. There goes Ryan Davis on a scramble all the way to the 45-yard line. Picks up 24 yards and a Tennessee first down. Finally, Diamond Stewart with the catch for Chicago. Finally, the Dragons able to get some offense moving here. Ryan Davis's pass is caught to the 44. New Orleans has 1 timeout left, 24 seconds left on a 3rd down and 6. New Orleans in kind of a difficult spot here. Trying to get some points on the board. Ryan Davis has a first down for Tennessee. Chicago's nearing the red zone. New Orleans runs the ball. They only have 1 timeout left. That's something that the league will take a look at after it's all said and done. Kind of a surprising play there from New Orleans just to run it. Oh, interception, Motor City. Ryan Davis with an interception. Colin Douglas with the pick. And New Orleans calls timeout with 7 seconds to go, not 5. So what that tells us here at UFL headquarters is that that's related somehow to a 4th down. Because it's 4th down, there's a different decision being made there. But an interesting call on 3rd and 6 to run a draw with a timeout. We'll take a look at that, see if it's isolated to New Orleans or if it's more of a timeout field position issue. That pass on 4th down is incomplete for New Orleans, so Miami's going to get the ball at midfield. Chicago has to settle for a field goal. That kick is good. 20-3, the Dragons are on the board on their opening possession of the quarter. Off the interception, Motor City has new life. Owens on the carry, and that's the end of the first half in New Orleans. Let's go to Tennessee, where just at the end of the first half, it was the Ramblers getting a pick 6 that helped Tennessee get ahead. Then on their first possession of the second half, Ryan Davis intercepted, and Motor City's defense gets a stop. Now, deep shot from Jack Brown. Going long, it is incomplete, knocked away. Pseudo's in the house.
Set, ready, 60 or. 54. Let's go. Check 26, check 26. Hit it.
Owens on the carry, 26 yards for Motor City. Showing some highlights of Adam Wiseman's first half, along with Gabe Peterson, who's really been chewing up Chicago. Kingston Ellington saying that's Chicago's his idiot pick of the night. They only have 92 yards of offense. I mean, they were 9.5-point favorites. I wouldn't call you an idiot for that. Milwaukee has been really surprising tonight, where Chicago, a lack thereof, started the second half in New Orleans. Motor City off the interception has to punt. Tennessee's defense on the last 3 drives, punt, pick 6, punt. Or I should say field goal, pick 6, punt. So the Ramblers defense starting to figure some things out, but Motor City going to pin him inside the 10. Vicious hit, lower right-hand corner of your screen by Chicago's defense to force a 3rd down and 7. Whisker Lafouche trying to take off and run again for New Orleans, but look at Miami's adjustments. All over Lafouche's scramble, no gain on that play. Ryan Davis's updated numbers, he's 7 for 10.
Watch the pass.
Wiseman's 13 of 18 for Milwaukee. Rocket Davis on a handoff, not much there for Tennessee. And with Tennessee backed up in their own territory, it is New Orleans closest to scoring position at their own 41-yard line. Charles, that's wonderful to hear. Give your family a shout out.
Ready.
Tennessee's going to have a third down and short. Milwaukee trying to extend their 20-3 lead. LaFouche tried to get away again and is taken down. 3-yard loss, and that's the second sack for Miami. Haven't had a ton of issues in this game protecting the quarterback in any game, as Tennessee's got a first down. That is Max Capone, 4 catches for 66 yards so far tonight. So Tennessee's dynamic receiving duo of Action Jackson and Max Capone really playing well tonight. Well, they want more Cam, huh? Is that what they want, or is that what you want, Charles? Either way, happy to oblige. Opening week rolls on. It's a penalty in New Orleans. Delay of game on the clause. Wow. That hurts. Now it's 2nd and 18.
Still second down.
Tennessee's still trying to keep the offense moving. They are protecting a 4-point advantage against the Mustangs.
10 Lobo.
Mike, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
We all do. Give me a break, Colin. Empty backfield here for New Orleans on 2nd and 18. And LaFouche tried to run again. He's taken down. That's the adjustment by Miami in the second half. And that sack was the defensive end, Rip Cuby. And he ripped down Wiska on his way out the back door. All right, big 3rd and 8 coming here for Tennessee at their own 39-yard line. Milwaukee also on the move. Davis's pass incomplete. Just his 4th incompletion of the night. Tennessee will have to punt. Let's go to Chicago, where Milwaukee is inside the 50-yard line. Not much there on the ground. 3rd down and 21 for New Orleans. Wiska LaFouche needs to get rid of it, and that drive was dominated by Miami up front. Dexter Murdoch, another star defensive end for the Pirates, makes the play, and we cannot see behind the sticks. That's a brutal camera angle. Punt goes out of bounds from Tennessee, so all of a sudden some defense happening in the Motor City, Tennessee game. Jack Brown, 20 completions in the first half, and Adam Wiseman continues to be a sideline machine for Milwaukee. Beautiful stadium in Chicago. Jack Brown back to work to the outside, finds Ace Fennick. .260 yards for the Mustangs. Rob Crone still only has 1 incompletion. 15 of 16, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks against the Claws. Adam Wiseman into the end zone. Touchdown, Milwaukee. Pouring it on. 2nd touchdown for Cameron Snow. The Stags with another touchdown, 26-3, pouring it on against the Dragons. There's going to be a booth review there. Let's go to Tennessee, where the Mustangs are nearing midfield. Buck Wild is gone. He's out of here. Miami touchdown. How did he break free? Let's get another look at it on the replay. Crone hits Wild on just a little slant. Just nobody there for New Orleans, and Miami has opened it up on the Claws. New Orleans put it all together on that touchdown drive. They have been quiet since. Ooh, the virtual zone. I like that, Damon. We got a couple of routes right now in the corners, diagonal from each other. 27-7, 27-3, now 28-7. Motor City, Tennessee continues to be our most fascinating ball game right now. For a +5 boost, listen up, everybody. I'm not going to post it in the chat, right? This is just your opportunity. And listen, if you're a fan out there, if you're not a player, you can participate too and help your favorite team, okay? So this is, you have an opportunity to help your team out by getting this answer correct as well. But it's a multiple question of sorts. But here's a trivia question, because we've been doing this for a really long time. I've been doing this since 2013. Now almost 13 years, or maybe almost 12 years. I don't know. Can't do the math. But your trivia question of VFN tonight for a +5 progression boost is, what month was the first broadcast of a league on any channel that we broadcasted on? The first person to get the answer right wins. What month was our first broadcast in? I remember the date, I remember the year specifically, but what month? If you get the month correct, you win. Whether you're a fan or a player, you get to gift that to the team of your choosing if you do not have a player. I'm not going to say what's right or wrong. I'm just going to say, oh, there it is. Jack Brown got it. June 2013. He even got the year too. Touchdown, Motor City. How about that? Jack Brown wins the trivia question, and he gets a touchdown over the top to James Walters, who's on fire. Motor City retakes the lead, and maybe Jack Brown can finally get back some of those points that he lost. A trivia win there to Jack Brown as the boost giving rolls on here on game night. That was cool. Motor City takes the lead. (24-21), Motor City on top of Tennessee. That is our lone one-possession game because Adam Wiseman, LaFouche tried to get away again, and he is sacked. Miami has totally flipped the script on New Orleans because they're not letting LaFouche beat him with his legs. That has been the biggest key. Is there's a flag in the Chicago game. We have one-score game right now with 1:31 to go in the third. That's Motor City, Tennessee. We only needed the month, and he got it right. It was June. He didn't need the year. He just added it for dramatic effect. 71 viewers and counting. Tell your friends, even if it's just to say, look at this crazy broadcast that's going on right now. How is this guy calling 3 games at once? Whisker LaFouche back to pass. That is incomplete. Just 7 of 14 for LaFouche through the air tonight. New Orleans is really struggling in the pass game. 327 to 241 in total yards. Mustangs lead Ramblers, and they lead on the board by 3 points. Milwaukee's got the ball back. A dismal night for Chicago, down 24 in front of their home fans. That pass, wow, that was almost caught by New Orleans. All 3 road teams are winning. If those scores hold, it would be the first 10 of 11 games that the road team has won in this inaugural UFL season. Tennessee's the closest to doing something about that. Kingston with the nice sell and nice pitch in the chat.
70, Indy.
Buck Wild, 4 catches for 130 tonight. He has been a menace. Ryan Davis takes off and gets 3 on the slide. As Tennessee's drive continues, winding down to the end of the third quarter. Jack, you can just DM me your +5 boost where you'd like to put it, and I'll let you know when it's applied to your player. How are scores looking tonight, guys? Anybody feel like they're still in the running with your score predictor? Rob Crone got absolutely lit up. That pass is caught. Upper left-hand corner of the screen. Terrell Cooper. How does that happen? Ryan Davis has a first down plus a face mask. Crone gets popped. Look at Miami here. Terrell Cooper, what concentration to keep the feet in bounds. Miami's just making plays tonight.
Let's go. Let's do this.
And a face mask on Motor City's going to tack on 15. Now Tennessee is quickly in scoring position.
On the ready.
Watch 57. Three bud.
Oh, thank you, Colin. Boss is new to the chat. How could I join? The website is UFL.football. And click the Claim Your Player button, or any of the varying places you can find that button on the home screen. And the 3-step instructions are available to you there.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Picking up action now in the fourth quarter in Tennessee. Miami is once again on the move. Ryan Davis gets a couple on a keeper. I tell you what, Miami has touchdowns tonight from Bullet Beletsky, Buck Wild, Tiberius Bovine Jr., and I think Terrell Cooper as well. Everybody has scored on this offense. As Tennessee's got the ball into the red zone. Another tremendous pass from Ryan Davis. Adam Wiseman, 3 touchdowns, no picks for Milwaukee tonight, just 7 incompletions. Buck Wild with another catch. And that pass for Tennessee, hauled in on the sidelines by Fields.
Ready. 50, plant.
Check. Watch 54.
Get it.
BJ Loveless came in and said that Tennessee looks absolutely beautiful. They have some of the most uniform combos in the league. I think they've got 11. Rocking their all orange tonight.
Go. 60 Pittsburgh.
No worries, boss. If you don't want to join as a subscriber, you can also put your name in the hat as a fan. That is a touchdown for Davis. His second of the night. Tennessee takes the lead on another red zone trip. As I was saying, boss, you can also just declare your fandom on the website as well. Help the team out that you would like to most support this season. Tennessee's had the ball for 30 plays on offense, 16 runs, 14 passes. Chicago's got the ball back, pretty punt return. They are down big, 3 scores, 27-3 with 9 seconds to go in the third. Miami's on the move again. Bovine Jr. with another catch, 4 for 70. Chicago is putting something together. Nice run there from Preston up to 26 yards. First down, Dragons, end of the third quarter there. Let's go to New Orleans, where Miami is back in the red zone. This is the number 3 team in the most recent power rankings. They are really playing like it tonight. They made that adjustment on Lafouche after that brilliant touchdown drive, and New Orleans has had no answer since. Rob Crone still with just 1 incompletion. His 21st, it just scrolled across the screen, his 21st consecutive completion. His first pass of the night was incomplete. No worry, boss. You can watch as a fan, and like I said, on the website, UFL.football, you can declare your fandom for your favorite team and help support them. We'll send you email updates, and you'll get a chance to support your favorite team.
False start, offense.
Miami moves. That'll move them back to about the 12.
Let's go.
Another first down here for, I think that was James Walters again. And Bullet Boletsky almost had a touchdown, ran into his own guy. Oh, Chicago with a catch to the Milwaukee 34-yard line. Logan Foster finally getting some big playmaking down the field. Look at this catch. Wow, that's high point in the football, and got his legs taken out from under him. Diamond Stewart with another impressive catch for Chicago. Pressure back on Motor City with 8:13 to go. 3rd and goal for Miami at the 4. That pass is caught! James Walters beat the defense down the field to the 10-yard line. Walters has been huge for Motor City tonight. Tight coverage, just whiffed on the deflection. Tennessee can't stop that guy. Foster's pass is caught to the 26. Chicago tries to put something together. Miami's got another touchdown. That's Buck Wild again. Rob Crone lighting up New Orleans tonight. 34-7. Play fake in the red zone now. Jack Brown taking off and running. Brown inside the 5, slides to the 3. Got to protect the football. Nicely done. Blowout in New Orleans. Blowout in Chicago, although the Dragons driving. Miami, 12-play, 87-yard drive. What a night. Jack Brown on 2nd and 3. Fires. That pass is caught. Touchdown. Motor City back in front. This time it's unclaimed wide receiver Leventris Hawkins. Foster has Chicago in the red zone, I think for the first time tonight. Because that's his name. Chicago inside the 10, down to the 5. Let's go there for sound as the Dragons faithful trying to will their team back into this game. Back and forth in Tennessee as Motor City retakes the lead. No huddle in Chicago, under 10 minutes to go. Trying to keep Chicago in it. Foster back in the end zone, incomplete, out of the hands. .76 viewers and counting. Miami's out of the red zone. Motor City's out of the red zone. New Orleans has a first down near midfield. Chicago, your lone team in the red zone right now. Foster back, corner, and it's incomplete. Just 10 of 21 passing, now 3rd and goal, Chicago. The broken table says, what's going on with Rochester? Well, that is tonight in UFL primetime. More on that in a minute. Logan Foster, 3rd and goal, touchdown. Chicago, 27-9, and in the UFL, down 24. You'll go for 2 to try to make it a 2-score game. Dragons finally able to put a drive together. Ryan Davis for Tennessee back to throw, trying to answer the Mustang touchdown. So what's go? Oh, well, hold on a minute. Chicago's going to go for 2. Foster zings one, and it's good. 2-point conversion is good for Chicago. It's a 2-score game with 9:28 to play. Okay, Chicago. That's what we expected to see out of the 9.5-point favorites tonight. 3rd and 12 for Tennessee. They tried to set up a screen. That got blown up. Yes, the broken table. My apologies. That's an error on my end. That game was flexed into prime time at 8:30. 8:30 p.m. Eastern is when Rochester and Charlotte will be kicking off. In the snow in frigid Rochester, minus 13-degree wind chills as Ryan Davis takes off on 3rd and 12, and he got the first down for Tennessee. What a play. New Orleans on the move, but back to Tennessee's audio there. Unless Motor City challenges, that's going to be a first down. Eric Vincent calling out our boost and drop winners today. Iggy Turner won the boost. That's the third time this week. Eric Kilgore out of Washington gets the drop. Ryan Davis tried to run again. Motor City with the sack. Bailey's second. Stepping up to sack the elusive Ryan Davis. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Lafourche and New Orleans are in scoring position for the first time really since the second half. Iggy Turner is on fire. That is true.
Ready?
Mike, 57. I got it.
Watch left. Get it.
Ryan Davis going to throw after that sack. Ooh, that looked like that could have been a face mask. No call there. 3rd and 7 for Milwaukee, and that is a tackle for Chicago. Their defense gets off the field. Dragons putting up a fight all of a sudden here in the fourth. There's a fumble in the New Orleans game, and Miami has recovered. 3rd and 13 for Tennessee. Do they pick up that first down? No, they're 4 yards short. Decision time here for the Ramblers. On 4th and 4, they're down just 3. And Whisker Lafourche again trying to get out of the pocket. Fumbles away the football. Back to Rob Crone, who still has only 1 incompletion. We're filling up here on UFL Game Night as it comes down to the dramatic conclusion. Everyone's checking scores. Everybody's looking over what's going on tonight. We asked you earlier in the broadcast who the first team to score would be. As you look at James Walters, he's got 200 tonight. Our last question of the night is who will be the last team to score on Game Night tonight? Put your answers in the chat, and one lucky winner will get a +5 boost. It's our 3rd boost giveaway of the evening. It pays to watch UFL Game Night as a fan and as a player. Fans can also distribute their winnings to their favorite team of choice where they need it the most. Logan Foster with a catch. Chicago's at the Milwaukee 42-yard line. And it looked like, did Tennessee elect to punt the football away? I think so. Yeah, they punted back to Motor City with 2:55 left on 2nd down and 13. Tennessee will try to play some defense. Their defense has been hot and cold tonight.
18 Gators. 54.
Come on.
Get it.
Foster slinging it for Chicago. That's caught to the Milwaukee 25-yard line and out of bounds. There's 6:25 to go. 3rd down 11 for Tennessee. Big 3rd down here. Brown's pass caught. First down and more. Past the 40. James Walters again down the sideline. Walters having a banner evening for Motor City. Timeout Tennessee. Now having to preserve time. They trusted their defense, and they have failed them all night with James Walters in open field.
Ready? 70.
Backs against the wall for Tennessee now. 2:03 to go. Logan Foster to throw for Chicago. Checks it down to an open receiver at about the 25-yard line. There's a flag
Personal foul.
in the Tennessee game. A face mask on Tennessee. Oh, man, you can't do that. Gives Motor City a fresh set of downs. The Ramblers collapsing here as Beletsky and Miami's trying to run out the clock. Logan Foster, lower right, is sacked. 3rd and long for Chicago in their comeback attempt. Deep shot, Jack Brown, back of the end zone. Incomplete. Wow, what a great ball. That was almost caught. Well, it was caught, but almost in the field of play.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
From this point forward, the poll has closed for the team that will score last tonight on game night. Motor City's got another first down. Tennessee needs a turnover or to force a field goal. Rob Crone throws another completion. He's 23 of 24.
Ready, set.
What a night. Man, Miami's the real deal, folks. Chicago has a 4th and 15. They're going for it.
I'm gonna hit you.
Timeout Tennessee, that's their last. Logan Foster, 4th and 15. Fires to the end zone. The pass is caught by Chicago. A 30-yard strike. Logan Foster touchdowns on back-to-back drives for the Dragons. Another high-pointed football. This one by Marcus Lloyd. 2nd and goal for Tennessee, and they walk into the end zone, diving in for the score, for Motor City rather. Owens with the touchdown. Motor City goes up 9, and Tennessee's on the ropes. 2-point try for Chicago. Foster is sacked. That may stall talks of a comeback in Chicago. Extra point is good for Motor City, now up 38-28. Miami's going to tack on a field goal, 38-7. 80 viewers and counting here on game night. All right, big play is done in Chicago. Drama ramping up. We go to Tennessee, where it'll be the Ramblers with the ball, with no timeouts, down 10. Very difficult in the UFL with no timeouts to get down the field in 2-minute offense, especially if you need 2 scores. Chicago down 10 with 4:48 left. Their defense has not given up a score in quite some time. It looks like Chicago's going to kick it deep. What do you think, chat? Do you agree with that decision? Trying to play defense and get the ball back. Milwaukee at their own 28-yard line will set up. Who is calling the primetime game tonight? That's Tyler. Oh, Tennessee's got a first down to midfield. That's Tyler Falk and John Warren on the call of tonight's primetime game from Rochester. Adam Wiseman and the Milwaukee offense back on the field, 325 yards tonight. LaFouche is back to work for New Orleans with 5.5 to go in that one. Tennessee back to pass. Ryan Davis looks down the middle of the field. That pass incomplete. 2nd and 1 for Milwaukee. Trying to ice things. Whisker LaFouche's pass caught for New Orleans. Your pressure point is lower left. Ryan Davis is sacked. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter there. Can Tennessee pull it off? Can Chicago pull it off as Adam Wiseman was dropped in the backfield? He's not really much of a scrambler. Ryan Davis, all kinds of time, fires down the field, intercepted. That is Colin Douglas's 2nd pick of the night, and Motor City's going to walk away with a win. 3rd and 2, Milwaukee. They throw for it. That's incomplete. Chicago will get the football back. Motor City, impressive performance on the road tonight. 30th in the power rankings, 14.5-point dogs. And look at Jack Brown, 30 for 38 for 403 in this ball game. Motor City humming as New Orleans pins Miami inside the 3. We play out the stretch. Let's go to Chicago, where Milwaukee's got a punt. Looks like Motor City and Miami will hold on to win. Chicago in desperation mode, although they still do have all 3 timeouts. That ball goes into the end zone at the 20-yard line. Again, Charlotte and Rochester coming up here on UFL Game Night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern with Tyler Falk and John Warren, our final game of the evening. And again, apologies to those who were hoping to watch Motor City and Tennessee in full screen tonight, as that game did not fire for us here on the Virtual Football Network. Sincerely apologize for that. Final score, Motor City 38, Tennessee 28. 403 yards and 4 touchdowns for Jack Brown and the Motor City Mustangs. Very impressive performance. The last poll question of the night was who's going to score last. Well, it was Motor City in that game. Let's see, Miami. Who was the last team to score? Are we going to get another score here tonight? That's the question. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. I hope so, since I can't remember who scored last. I think it was Motor City on the touchdown. Pickup of 9 for Chicago. 2:46 to go. They're in the no huddle. It's a 10-second runoff, but then back to the line. Jack Brown, monster night, and the Mustangs win and got the boost. Logan Foster down the field to the 38-yard line. He's up to 257 through the air. Lloyd with his 4th grab. Shout out to Ontario Knight, the corner for Chicago. Didn't have a chance to mention him yet tonight. Playing some good ball. Foster going to take off and run now for Chicago down to the Milwaukee 31-yard line. Shout out to John Smith, Miami's kicker. Also didn't get a chance to mention here tonight, but just got his first field goal. Miami field goal is the last one of the night, according to Don. Thank you, Don. Chicago, 2 minutes left. Foster down the field. That's caught at the 14-yard line. What is going on? Milwaukee needs to wake up. This is starting to get dangerous. Chicago still has all 3 timeouts. New Orleans is going to get the ball back. Could they be the last team to score? But Chicago's in the red zone here right now. Charlotte and Rochester, roughly 15 minutes away from kickoff here. 51st offensive play of the night for Chicago. Foster is a 1st and 10 to the 14. Logan Foster fires to the sideline and a rib shot by a Milwaukee defender. New Orleans playing out the stretch. Chapatulas just 31 rushing yards, and I think almost all of them came on that one big run in the first quarter. New Orleans offense silent after that. Logan Foster, end zone, touchdown, Chicago! What is happening to Milwaukee down the stretch of this football game? 27-23. Wow. New Orleans is in Miami territory, but Chicago is now your last team to score. Unless New Orleans, Miami, Milwaukee, Chicago, still your candidates here, but New Orleans only has 20 seconds left to make something happen. Iggy, it was 27-3, man, and Chicago has scored 21 unanswered points. Wiseman said they started drinking at halftime, game was already over. 1:45 left with all 3 timeouts for Chicago. Would you onside kick or kick it deep? Defense has been balling. And in the UFL, 1 first down doesn't necessarily end it. It's a whole convoluted thing with quarterback knees and the game electing to run a play on 4th down even when they don't have to, et cetera, et cetera. Just tried to adapt to the situation as best as possible. It looks like Chicago's going to elect to kick it deep. They are down 3, 1:45 left, all 3 timeouts. Final score in New Orleans, 38-7. So it's either going to be Milwaukee or Chicago scoring the last points of game night tonight.
Too little,
The last person to guess each answer as Chicago gets a timeout is still eligible. Emmanuel Blackman was the last person to guess Milwaukee. Cameron Duty was the last person to guess Chicago. Those two players are eligible for the win. 1:41 left.
Number 53, Mike 53. And let's get this.
2nd and 12 for Milwaukee, and nothing doing there. 3rd down. Timeout Chicago. They have one left. 3rd and 9. The Stags got to get something here. This comeback from Chicago, ferocious. It was 27-3 in the 4th quarter. Handoff. Didn't get it. Flag. Face mask. 1st down, Milwaukee. Casey Birch ripped him down. What a nightmare way to end a football game. Wow. Just one timeout left for Chicago. All hope not completely lost, but Chicago had the stop. Man. No timeouts for the Dragons. It's still 2nd and 4. Milwaukee can't run it out. Back-breaking penalty.
Let's go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Watch his flat, watch his flat. Watch his flat, watch his flat. 2.
Handoff. Did he get the first? That's Bass with his 21st carry. No. 3rd and inches. Chicago's last chance is right here.
6 man.
3rd and inches, 53 seconds to go in the 4th. Handoff, stuffed. 4th and 1. Wow, if Milwaukee were to go for it and not get it, Chicago would be 20 yards away, but the game would most certainly be over, or they could punt, which is the most, yeah, Milwaukee's going to punt. Chicago has no timeouts. This punt is going to be stopped at the 1-yard line. Well, you could just trash that target line, which is the 34 for Chicago. Wow. Punt down to the 1, 11 seconds left, no timeouts for the Dragons. A hope and a prayer. Shot to the sideline to try to get some more yards. That's out of bounds.
Here we go. 60 or.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Let's go.
Could be a safety. Last play of the game. Logan Foster, Hail Mary, bouncing ball, incomplete, and Milwaukee holds on. Cameron Duty is your lucky winner. Guessing Chicago would be the last team to score tonight on game night. 3 boost winners tonight. Will be giving away progression all season long right here on broadcast. Milwaukee holds on 27-24 against the Chicago Dragons in what was surprisingly the most dramatic filled game of the window. It looked like for sure it was going to be Motor City, Tennessee for the longest time, but it was Milwaukee, Chicago. Tyler Falk has a feeling about that lower right-hand corner game that has been outstanding on game nights in our first 3 blocks. That's a wrap for UFL Game Night. There's your final team stats, both Chicago and Milwaukee. No turnovers in this game and over 300 yards of offense. The Stags win a thriller. Coming up next, it's the Charlotte Royals against the Rochester Pioneers. Should be a great one. Tyler Falk and John Warren on the call. Once again, your final scores: Miami 38, New Orleans 7, Motor City 38, Tennessee 28, and Milwaukee holds on to beat Chicago 27-24. 3 road teams do it again. This has been UFL Game Night, and we'll see you next time.